Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're doing something pretty interesting for you guys. We got the 3 club challenge. We're doing a 6-hole match, a 2v2 best ball. Me and my partner against 2 other guys, gonna go after it. So let's see who takes the dub. Gonna be pretty interesting to see what type of clubs we're gonna be choosing. So like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight to the action. So we got Nick Prieto. What clubs are you choosing today?
So today I'm gonna go with the driver, with the 8-iron and with the gap wedge. The next 6 holes, I think this is gonna be a good selection and it's gonna work out for me.
We got Danny Wanososte here,
guys?
my teammate.
Yeah.
What are you choosing? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, I think driver's got to be one of them. I think a wedge has got to be in there. I'm just thinking about that 3rd club. I don't know what to pick.
Well, we'll stay tuned for that. Max is gonna be teamed up with Nick today. What 3 clubs you got?
I'm taking 3-wood, 8-iron, and 55-degree wedge here. I'm thinking that's a good range for these holes we're playing. I think I can hit almost every shot. We'll see what we can do, but I'm teamed up here, #1 player, junior golfer in Florida, so.
And my 3 clubs are gonna be a 2-iron, an 8-iron, and a 50-degree. And if you guys are playing with more than 3 clubs, make sure to get an Evney bag. Brought to you by Evney. All right, you guys are gonna be going first. We got a 235-yard par 3 over water here, the 9th hole of the Golden Palm. What a beast, into the wind.
Challenging, and on top of it, don't even have my proper club selection here. I try to rip kind of a nice little punch hybrid normally. I'm gonna have to kind of cut a little 3-wood in there, just try to put it towards that back of the green, see if I can 2-putt with my wedge in my hand. And
we're gonna be hearing a lot of that today. It's all about being creative, see who's got the feel.
I'm gonna be hitting drivers, so even more interesting.
So Danny made up his mind. What are you going with?
I decided to go against the driver because of the holes we're playing. I got my nice little hybrid, 8-iron and a 50-degree.
All right.
I am cutting too much.
That was not his ball, that was a fish. Sorry, that was a bird catching a fish.
A little right, gonna have to make an up and down, but I got my wedge. Could be worse, I'm in play. This one's gonna be interesting. I got a driver. Gonna have to play like a 40-yard fade. Nice high, ride the wind. Obviously gonna need to get a little lucky, so we'll see what we can do.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get down.
Nice little high fade.
Oh yeah.
Wow, dude, that was so good.
It's about thin high. Got the perfect number on that one.
Going with the hybrid. It's like the 240 distance, little into the wind, so it should be just a nice smooth hybrid up there. Let's get it.
I was heading a little bit right side of the green. Just short.
Just short.
You got a wedge though.
Yeah, it's part of it, you know. Up and down is the game today.
So I got my 2-iron here. Honestly, a stock shot. So I'm licking my chops here.
That is right at the pin.
That's a hole-in-one on the first hole, guys.
Oh, it's short.
Never mind.
Wind must have got it.
Dude, I hit that solid. I don't know why I was short. All right, broski, let's do it. Do it. Dude, I thought I hit a dart in there.
Yeah, yours looked clear.
I just hit it too high.
Yeah, I thought mine was gonna go the distance too, just right, but it just came up short.
Yeah. Well, I got a 50 degrees, so I think I'll be able to generate some spin on that one.
I can't believe Nick was the closest one of all. He hit driver.
Yeah.
That was pure.
So all these guys are seniors in high school. Danny's a junior. So this is a good game to play, you know, growing up and stuff, because it gives you a lot of feel. Dude, I can't believe how good that driver is.
Crazy. Did not hit it good. I thought it was going to be a little more pin high. It was not. I have a pretty hard shot. Usually we'll use a 60 degree for this, but now I have a 50 degree. So
all right,
let's see what we can
open the
work out.
face.
Yeah, just
add more loft
to the sky.
What a golf shot, dude.
That was a good shot. I
There
thought
it is.
the club was going to go a little smoother, but you know, good.
Great shot, man.
Got a little bit of a tough lie here in the rough. Gonna need to pop one up here with my 55-degree. Not my club of choice, but not too bad either. Gonna have to catch it well. I can play aggressive with Nick on the green here, so. Needed some more on that one. It's all right though. I've got a pretty good look right there for birdie.
Fortunately, I got a pretty good lie here, so Should be able to hit this one relatively close. So I'm gonna land it just short. Again, I got the 50 degree and just let it roll out.
Pretty nice there.
Roll out a little bit more, but it's all right. We got a chance for par. Max got a decision to make here. Is he gonna belly wedge it or is he gonna chip it?
I think I'm just gonna chip this one. I think it's a better chance to go in. Only thing that can help my teammate here who's sitting on in one. Just gonna try to see if I can make it.
Putts are no gimmies out here though. We're all putting with a wedge.
I'm gonna have to give it a chance, but I mean, my teammate's not 4-putting, so only thing I can do to help him here is knock this one in.
Good try.
Give it a chance. Not too bad, that's all I wanted. Surprisingly, got a birdie look here. It is makeable. Normally with a putter, with the wedge, still makeable. Just gotta make sure I get that contact right.
Hammered it a little bit, but should be all
A
right.
little different than I thought it would, and we're gonna have some work left.
We all got some testers. Telling you, putting is no gimme today.
Putting's gonna be hard.
I think you're still away.
Yeah, it's still me. Nicely done.
What a roll right there. Icy.
End over end with the 50 degree. It's just what we wanted.
Very nice.
Up and down.
baby.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
my partner.
They're in for par.
You know, if you hit the center of the face with the wedge on your putts, you should be all right. So that's what the key for today is. Let's do it. Vamos, papá. Easy par. Let's do it. Easy par. Good way to start. I really believe it's going to come down to who's going to be tapping in with the wedge better.
Yeah, that's gonna be the key.
I think, bro, you know, sometimes I open the face when I address it. I think we're just going to go square face today.
Yeah, square face, kind of lift it up, hit the center of the ball, and that's it.
That's it. So we got a drivable par 4 here.
Unfortunately, I don't have my driver, so we're just gonna hit a hybrid down the right side and hopefully get the distance for the 50 degree.
Good swing right there. Down the right side too. That's where we want it.
Yeah, that's good.
I got the 2-iron. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I wish me and my partner would have gone kind of opposite on our decisions, but we decided to kind of select the same clubs and go with it. So we'll see how that plays out for us. A little right. Honestly, that's where I would be hitting 50 degree from. So I had to favor the right side.
Drivable par 4 here. It's 300, 275 to the front edge. I'm just gonna give this all I got. Try to get it there.
What do you think of that decision?
I mean, I like it. I got the 3-wood. I can lay up right. I can kind of go for it just short of the green also. So see what he can do. If he puts this one up there, I can give it a run too. Oh yeah, go. Get up there. Oh, just short in the fringe. That's perfect position. That's an easy chip up to the pin, right where I want to be. Wow, that was struck well, but it's not drawn. I mean, those bunkers. Stay short.
Hopefully our decision making pays off, partner. These guys had the chance to go for the green.
We're in good spots. Nick's in a good spot. Max might be in some trouble, but you know.
It's best ball though.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's see what happens.
Nick has a pretty simple up and down for birdie. We'll see what happens though. Anything can happen. We got 125 yards here, partner.
Stock distance for 52, but you know, wind's a little into and off the left, so gonna kind of hit a low one into it.
Wow, I can't believe that went long. It's a deep 52.
Long and left. I thought the wind was gonna bring it back right, but
Me, on the other hand, got 129 in the rough though, so it's gonna pop a little bit. My 50 goes about 125. Into the wind here, I think it's kind of a stock shot considering the factors. That's it. It's
a good shot there.
That thing kind of flew, but we're good. We're dancing. We're putting with a wedge.
Oh, that came out so hot.
All right, back edge of the green. So hard to judge him with the 50 degree.
that was so hard off the face. I thought opened the face a little bit, thought it was gonna pop soft, and it just flew.
Got straight up the hill, plenty of green to work with. Gap wedge in hand, that's what I got to work with, and might be what I hit anyways.
Kind of ideal here. little heavy there.
Yeah, it's
So tough out of this into the grain wet Bermuda grass.
very grainy there. I mean, it's a tough shot. Should have done better, but luckily still a decent birdie look. Hopefully knock that in.
And look at that little Mongolian reversal. I'm a little closer there, so
Yeah.
see how it rolls.
Get in there.
No way.
Oh, it broke at the last minute.
What a putt there.
It's a good look. Can't be mad about that one. Take that, tap in par.
Up in par.
Always happy. Now I can be aggressive. Go for it. Knock in this birdie chance. Well, I was aggressive.
Definitely aggressive.
We're in for par.
I'm going with a bit of a unique approach here. A lot of guys like to kind of hover the club. I'm going to keep it on the ground and let the club face kind of like work upwards to hit the center. So you got to be hitting it at the leading edge.
Alright,
Hit it
still
a
all
groove high. That's all right. On to the next. 2 pars there, tied up, even par. So we're gonna be skipping this hole, a par 5. We got some people behind us, and I feel like this par 5 is like kind of like whatever. We're gonna be going to a nice little par 3 coming up. I'm excited for it. But while we're at it, Danny, junior golf. What is the one thing that you've taken out of it from your experience?
Honestly, it's gonna sound really cliche, but every shot matters. You just can't give it up. I've had a few situations that just by thinking, all right, I'm out of this, and just kind of playing the play, I'm missing out on top 5 or top 10 by 1 or 2 shots, and you look back and it hurts. I mean,
yeah, man, I totally agree with you. I think like also like as a junior, we're way more emotionally engaged into the situation, and you can be like very frustrated on things that aren't really as bad as you think they are. So I'd say like a message. That's a great message to the juniors back at home. Keep it together, one shot at a time, and also like it doesn't matter as much as you think it matters. Like what matters is that you grow as a person, you grow as a player.
All right, I got 150. Obviously 8 iron is about the only choice that's good for me. Just gonna have to take off of it and see what we can do.
So everyone here got an 8 iron?
I do have an 8 iron.
8 iron as well.
So do I. So let's see.
The club of choice today. This will be quite interesting.
It's gonna be a nice little sawed-off 8 iron. That's a good shot right there. Back edge of the green, good shot.
Took just enough off that one. Almost went over. Trying to cut a little sawed-off 8 iron in there here. Nick's on the green. Kind of play aggressive at it. Sit down.
That's got a bite.
I was gonna have to sit down. I played too aggressive.
Oh, over the green. Water.
Alright.
What do you do differently on this shot, Danny?
I try to choke down on it and play a little fade so it comes off a little softer.
All right, let's see a little fade here.
So right.
Right there, a little right.
That was a really big fade, not a little fade, so it's all right. I got my partner.
The key on these shots is not to decelerate. It's to just make a shorter swing. Keep the acceleration through. All right.
Nice shot there.
Center of the green right there. Keep the acceleration going, folks. Man, talk about a shot I wish I would have had when I was a junior golfer. I mean, those nice and controlled short iron shots and even long iron shots, it's a game changer. If you can keep the ball below the wind, you can control the trajectory and everything, you're gaining shots in the field. And so many junior golfers just want to go ahead and rip it.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta know how to control it sometimes.
yeah.
Like my shot wasn't the best, but it's still
You're
still
good.
there.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you take your 9 iron, kind of rip at it, you might just go long because you went too much.
Changing it up, going with the 8 iron. Gap wedge was a little uncomfortable, so hopefully the 8 comes off a little better. I think I'll like it a little more.
Driver's a pretty interesting play too.
Driver, yeah, I was thinking about it. If this one's also bad, I might give it a try.
Interesting little chip shot. A lot of slope into it, but it's doable. We got a 50 degree, so it's okay. Tough day today.
No, it's a tough one to judge. I mean, with a 50 degree, it is harder to stop it quicker. Gonna go ahead and make my partner finish up.
Just give him that confidence.
Yeah. Good putt, partner. I'm very confident now. Thank you. All right, very pleased with that shot. Make sure I gotta fix this ball more. Very important. Take care of the course. It's gonna take care of you.
Oh my.
Wow.
Got a birdie look here. It's about 12 feet. Got to be careful. It's downhill, and I've hit it the first couple pretty long, so I did switch to the 8-iron though. We'll see if it changes anything.
Oh, it's a little short. That's all right. Yeah, good par. Another halve. All right, we're on the 13th hole here. It's a pretty short par 4. It's around 375. This 2-iron will leave me very short into the green. Another option is 8-iron, 8-iron. But I think I'm gonna go with the 2-iron, soft with it, and then hit a soft 50-degree in.
I got a hybrid. That's how I usually play this hole, so it's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna have to choke down a little bit on 50-degree afterwards, but it's all good.
Right down the middle there.
Pured it down the middle. It's perfect.
3-wood in hand here. Not my club of choice, but just got to take off a little bit. Should leave myself a nice little 55-degree in there and myself a look at birdie again. Thin to win. Got driver in hand. It's either this or 8-iron, 8-iron, like Leo said. I'm gonna go with this and be aggressive. It's a really tight fairway, so hopefully I put a good swing on this one. Kicked back out to the rough. It's safe. Got lucky. Love to see it.
So Nick, as you're getting ready to go to Arizona State, these are some games that are pretty good to play to gather some feel, you know, change things up.
Yeah, I mean, games like this, matches like this, it forces you to hit a lot of shots that you're not comfortable with and you don't normally hit. You know, like that driver on the par 3, or really taking 10, 15 yards off a club when normally you just hit a full one shorter. And it's good practice.
Absolutely, yeah. Gathers a lot of feel, puts you in uncomfortable situations. It's the key to growing. So we got 120 yards to the flag. I mean, ideal 50-degree, baby. Let's go. Staying connected out here.
Oh no.
Wow. I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys. I was a little worried I was gonna go over the green with this 50 on this line. Left it short. Gotta rely on my partner now.
116, partner's in a tough spot. You know, we both had to stick our necks out for each other, so it's time to show up.
Let's go, baby. Come on, partner. Good ball there.
Hit a good shot, spun a little bit back, but you know, we're dancing.
We're dancing.
Go.
Got 97 yards into this pin here. 55 is the club I would choose, but I'm kind of going long with everything today. It's gonna be a little awkward in there. I'm gonna take a little off, just play it safe.
Max is hitting his growth spurt right now.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Just where I wanted it. Uphill putt. That's all we needed. Maybe Nick can put one in there close under the tree over there. 105 here. Got a little lucky bounce. Hit this tree, knocked straight down here.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit of a tight lie. Got to take off this gap wedge, but it's not a bad number overall.
I was turning over a little bit left.
Good.
Perfect.
And high left. Another look.
So guys, we've had Nick on the channel now, like, I think this is like the 4th time.
I think so, yeah.
One of the things that stands out obviously the most is how straight he hits the ball. You know, it's what's required, you know, to be a consistent golfer. You got to be able to hit the ball straight and miss straight.
Yeah.
It's just one of the things that stands out a lot with him. So we're in the bunker here. You know, a very good drill to do at home, guys. Use a 50-degree or use a lower lofted club. Out of the bunker gives you a ton of feel. Definitely try it out at home. Oh, sand. There was no sand under that. Did not really expect that. Came out pretty low. Not ideal. All right, partner, I need you here.
Yeah, I mean, if this goes in, it'll be great, but I think it's more of a making 2 putts and just moving on, because
I agree.
It's been a tough hole.
Gotta test it.
That was a terrible putt, but it's okay.
Yeah, that was terrible.
All right, you got 2 looks of birdies here.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Good. Oh, it didn't break.
All right, good par.
I'm back to the gap wedge. Did not like how the 8-iron fell.
Oh, I just ran out of speed a little bit. Good putt.
That was actually a really good roll.
All right, Danny.
Gotta make this.
Come on, baby. Yes, sir, baby. Come on.
I was clutch.
Max, welcome back. Yeah. Playing pretty solid today.
Played all right.
Yeah.
Played a little aggressive on 12 because I knew Nick had that birdie putt. Didn't work out for me, but we're doing well. Got 2 pars in there, nice and solidly, so can't complain.
So what are the things that you have learned from junior golf that you're going to start applying into college moving forward?
I mean, the biggest thing for me, one of my biggest strengths is course management. Knowing how to knowing how to place my dispersion patterns, knowing how to keep the ball in play and give myself chances, save the pars, and give myself chances where I want them for those birdies. So that's my biggest thing.
And you got some length with you, so that's definitely going to help a lot. I would say for you, your course management is pretty good. You're a pretty smart kid out here, so that's going to serve you moving forward. And that's one thing that's very emphasized in college, you know.
In college, I mean, for all levels of the golfers, I mean, even higher handicap golfers should know when to take their medicine and know when to just kind of go to safe bogey even.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, don't want to overpress it, don't want to make those triple bogeys. That's where you lose your score. That's where it all goes away, so.
Nice little par 3 here. 210 yards to the hole. Driver.
Yeah, driver. I mean, Max has 3 wood. We both have really tough shots. If we can just make a par somehow, and I think we'll have the advantage on the next hole of par 5 because they might not be able to reach and we will. So hopefully we can keep it tied. You never know what happens. Did not fade. Healed it. It's in the river. This one's all to Max. Needed
in the
that
river, in the
contact
pool.
and hit the heel and went straight on me.
All right, just playing a kind of big slice in there here with the 3 wood. See what we can do. I'm probably starting it kind of by the water. You really got to take off. Really got to hit a nice one in there. Just looking for on the green. Chances at par is kind of the name of the game here. Worst case scenario, 1 bogey. Par 5 on the next. Good chance for me and Nick with our longer clubs in here.
Wow.
Oh, that looks like a beauty.
That one's cooking left to right, baby.
Is that going to be the number? Yep. We got a little advantage here. Kind of thankful for that, hitting hybrid. Still got to choke up on it, but nothing like Nick and Max, so let's get something done.
Looking pretty. Looking pretty. Hit. Go in.
A little long.
Oh, just
Back edge of the green.
All right, let's go, baby.
good shot. Good shot.
Good
shot.
shot.
one there.
Thought it was going to be just perfect, but just long.
Wow, that almost went in. I'm going with my 2 iron. I'm gonna go high tee, open face, baby fade. A little bit too much fade. That's at the center of the green, a little right. This might be our hole, partner.
This might be our hole. We're in both good
Dude,
spots.
that was a golf shot, bro. I
Yeah.
thought you made it.
Yeah, that looked so good. It's just not.
I'm just on the fringe.
Yeah.
I might have to like chip it over this ridge.
It might be better even.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Who knows?
Use El Cepillito.
El Cepillito, baby. You guys haven't seen El Cepillito.
Live action.
Who are you?
After that 3 wood Max hit, just stayed up right here in the pine straw. Actually not a bad angle. He's gonna have a shot. I'm out of play. A par here would be clutch, but even just limiting it to be to bogey would be great. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, it's just rolling out. The hill's gonna stop it there. That's still pretty good shot.
Got a nice little chip here, pretty simple. Just going to roll it down there and make par.
Partner. Good shot.
Very nice. A little work left with the wedge, but that's a good one there.
All right, now that my partner's in for par, it's time to hit El Cepillito. Cepillito's a great shot to have in the bag, and right here, it's a perfect time to pull it off. El Cepillito was a risky shot there, but you know.
Cepillito's risky, but you know, it's El Cepillito, so you got to play it when you can.
Yeah.
Straight.
Oh,
Wow.
the end.
That's
Good
what
effort.
a good roll, man. Good effort, but 1 over even going into the par 5 finishing hole. They do got an advantage, so stay tuned for that, but
Let's get it. We're
let's
winning.
do it. Let's pull it together, partner.
Yes.
One more hole.
We're almost there at the finish line. They do have an advantage on the next hole, but it is a par 5, and you know,
I think if I smoke two irons,
you might be able to get there.
I might be able to get to the front edge.
Like
just short of the front end.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get everything I can out of this hybrid and just nuke it up there and see what's up.
Yeah.
But they, I mean, they do have to hit driver because they
That's
don't
true.
have
That is
a
true.
4-iron or something.
All right, we're at a par 5. Usually would love to hit driver, but we're gonna try to get everything out of this hybrid, try to hook one out there long and see if we can give ourselves a shot at going for the green.
Good ball there, partner. Right down the middle.
Pretty good, didn't draw as much as I wanted, but we're dancing.
I'm not gonna get too cute with the 2-iron. I'm just gonna hit a regular shot. You know, two pokes, see how close we can get there. Go from there. It should be there on the house grass on the right. That was just not a good hit. A little close to it, hit the heel, went right.
The advantage on this hole, we're 1 down, last hole. We're probably gonna need a birdie. I'm probably gonna go driver. Don't wanna hit this one too hard because then it might be an awkward driver off the deck. So I'm gonna hit this about 260. I think will give me a good number in. Hopefully I didn't hit that one too far. Hopefully it's a good number in. That's what's most important in this challenge. Last hole, gotta clutch up here. Feeling good though. 3-wood can get up there to the front of the green, give myself a really good look. So that's what we're looking for. Try to make something happen.
A little left, but it's not gonna hurt him.
I mean, that was right here.
I
That
feel
was-
ya. Dude, this challenge reminds me a lot of my junior golf days, dude. I won an AJGA at Innisbrook, and I remember I hit 4 drivers in 3 days. I was just hitting 2-iron all day off the tee.
Did you play the island course or?
Play the island course.
Yeah, that course is tight.
But like, I remember in junior golf in general, like I would just only hit like 2-irons off the tee because I love the claw, I hit it good, and I never hit it out of play.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, not unlike here, but I think it's a great tool to have. Yeah, I am gonna go with the 8-iron here. I don't even know how far it is, but there's no reason to try to hit a 2-iron. I'm not even gonna get there. Play it smart. Give myself a shot. Good, should be there.
All right, so partner convinced me to go against the hybrid. Think it's not the best play. I mean, 290, tight. It gets tight up there with the bunker, so we're just gonna play an 8-iron, try to get it up there to have like 120 in. So
Perfect. 170, 120, and your money.
Yep.
Well done.
We got a pretty good number here actually, 262. It's gonna be a nice stock 3-wood. Just at the middle of the green. See what we can do.
3-wood into this green gets a little tight though. He's got to make sure he's covering his points.
Yeah, I gotta hit a good one, but got another player in this match still that can make it happen. So
Oh, that's a beauty right there.
stay out of that bunker, and that's
The
gonna be
bullet.
really nice. Go. Come on, lane this off. All right,
Front edge of the green.
we're on the green.
Off
Putt
shot.
for birdie. Looking great.
Wow.
A lot of people say the 40-yard bunker shot, 50-yard bunker shot's toughest shot in golf. I think it's this right here. It's a 3/4 driver off the deck fade. Try to get it up in the air. I mean, this is about as sketchy as it gets.
Maybe you have to get some lessons from the DOD King. Shout out to him. Get him out here. This one's for the DOD King.
Oh, it's long. Oh,
Great shot.
it
dude.
could be in the back rough. I'm hoping it didn't reach to the water. Yeah, it'll.
Wow.
that was impressive.
Couple of good looks there, but we got to attack
We
with
got-
the
yeah.
wedge. I got 130 yards. I mean, I'm gonna have to really muscle this 50 degree to get it back there. So, stock shot, good rhythm. Let's get after it. On the green, but pulled the shit out of it.
Unlike Leo, we actually have a nice yardage, 120, and just stock 50 degree. Maybe take even a little bit off of it.
That's looking great, partner. Good shot. A little short, but great
A
shot.
little short, but you know, it's okay.
Great shot. Max is on the green. Nick is just over the green. So they got a chance to tie this match. If this match goes to a tie, we're going to be doing it closest to the pin on the next par 3.
Got a perfectly teed up lie for my gap wedge here. Just gotta take advantage. It's still not an easy shot, but it's a doable one. So. Wow, just no spin. Still a decent look. Max is on the green. Hopefully he can 2-putt, so we don't have to make a putt like this. But we'll see what happens.
I got a feeling It is not going to be the easiest 2-putt from down there with a wedge.
It's not too challenging, right? You had your putter, you'd be looking at a great chance at birdie here. You gotta focus so hard on contact that sometimes speed pops off kind of hot off the face too when you belly it. So, gonna see what we can do. Good contact's what we're looking for here. Good contact, put it up there with a really good chance for birdie. Not good contact, it's gonna work out. Caught it a little bit high on the club face from what I wanted, but it ended up working out. Came a little hotter, but got that jump. So
Tough situation here. They both got birdie lucks.
Knock it in. Let's do it.
Tough. Let's go.
Had the line. All right, I got about a 35 to 40 footer here. Let's knock it in.
no.
Come on!
Wow, he
Are
lipped
you
it out.
kidding me right now? Only had one thing in my mind, bottom of the cup, and it lipped out on me. Come on, dog, come on.
Still got a little work left there. We're gonna have to see everything at this point.
Not gonna give me that after that putt?
Absolutely not. Oh, and he suffers the consequences of going fast, and now the pressure's on Danny, his teammate.
Oh, just did a move on him. Now it's time for Max.
Got a decision to make here, right? Normally, I'm an arm lock guy.
No.
So normally these are automatic with an arm lock.
No arm lock.
Right, Nick said no arm lock. This one's on him if I miss it.
It's a big putt.
Big putt to stay in the match.
No way.
Snapped on me.
Wow. All right, Danny, to win the match right here.
Let's go, baby. This is the moment we've all been looking forward.
Yes, sir. Come on. Good
Let's go.
stuff, partner. Let's go.
Match.
Good match, boys.
Match, guys.
So that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Pretty good match. Came down to the last belly putt wedge.
Yep, great match.
Yeah, definitely a game that you guys should try at home. You know, it's a great game to develop some feel on the golf course. That's a wrap, boys. Thanks, Nick, for being on the channel. Any final words?
We should have had it. We'll get him next time.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.